Welcome back to For Love of the Mouse. I am Bryson, and today we are going to talk to you about Disney Cruise Line and my opinion on what's better, the Disney Wonder or the Disney Dream. Now before we dive in, I want you to go ahead and go down below, click that red subscribe button so that we know you're subscribed to our channel. Click that thumbs up button so that we know you liked our video. Plus by doing this, you help our channel grow. And click that bell icon so you're notified whenever we release new videos on Mondays and Fridays. And if you're looking how to connect with us on any of our social media platforms, those links are down below, as well as our blog that my wife Crystal does, fortheloveofthemouse.com, keeping you up to date on all your Disney news, lifestyle stuff. Basically, it's just an all-around awesome blog. I think she's doing an awesome job, so keep it up and go support her over there. So the topic of today's video, the Disney Wonder versus the Disney Dream. Those are the two cruise ships we have gone on, and we've got a lot of people that have asked us, what are your opinions of the two ships? And in all honesty, I hadn't really thought of it until I got asked by some really close friends and had to think about it. So why not do a video and put it right here on the YouTube for you to watch? How I came to these determinations was just on my opinion alone, how I felt on the two ships. Now granted, on the Disney Dream we did a 3-day, on the Disney Wonder we did a 5-day. As you'll hear, that kind of plays into it with some things. And also the Disney Dream was our first cruise, so there was some things we didn't know to expect. So for the 4 categories I am going to talk about today, we are going to talk about the crowds on both ships, the food and dining experiences on both ships, the atmosphere from both ships, and of course the entertainment and the shows that were on both ships. So first, let's start off with the crowd level. Now, crowd level does not just mean what ship has more people. Disney Dream is going to have way more people than the Disney Wonder, bigger class of ship on the Dream. More, I'm talking about how crammed did we feel? Did we feel like there was areas of the ship where we were just jammed in there and we couldn't move because there was so many people or lack of space? So that's what we're talking about when we talk about crowds, is a general feel of the crowds, not an exact number. So for the crowd category, I went ahead and I gave it to the Wonder. Why I gave it to the Disney Wonder was because everywhere we went on the ship, I felt like I could move around, I felt like I could walk, except in the atrium. When there was events in the atrium, it was so jam-packed, so tight, because it's a smaller ship, and the videos and vlogs we've seen and that we've done do not do justice of how much smaller the atrium on the Wonder is versus the Dream. For example, when we went to watch Jack's Diaper Dash, we had to go all the way up to the top balcony, and it wasn't necessarily because there was so many people, it was because there was not enough room for those people. So that made it a little bit tough. So the atrium definitely seemed a little bit more tight. At night when we would take pictures, it seemed like we were just kind of jammed in there, even though, like I said, the level of people was not high. It didn't feel like there was a lot of people there. It felt like the space was tight with those people. The crowd level on the Wonder, everywhere else on the ship, felt like it was wide open to me. I never felt like I was crammed anywhere except in that atrium. So the atrium, I will give to the Disney Dream. It is beautiful, but the rest of the ship, as far as crowd level, Disney Wonder, you win. Now, along those same lines, we're going to talk about atmosphere. Atmosphere just means welcoming, how I felt on the ship, was it welcoming to me, those types of things. And again, I'm going to give that to the Disney Wonder. And a big thing I play onto that is because of the atmosphere that the cast members created. And I feel like the cast members on the Disney Wonder were that much friendlier. And the Dream, we didn't have bad service, but I feel like it was more because the longer cruise, we saw those same cast members over and over again. Like we saw Dino that was doing trivia over and over again, and he got to know us. And we would make little inside jokes with each other about something we maybe had said the day before at another trivia or that morning at another trivia. It was still clean. It was still beautiful on both ships. It was just on the Disney Dream, we were only on it for 3 days, and it didn't feel like we got to know anyone. Whereas the Wonder, people knew us by name, and it was quite inviting to want to keep coming back and doing those things we enjoyed. So for keeping score, that's 2 for the Disney Wonder and 0 for the Disney Dream. I'm sorry, Disney Dream. I did enjoy you, I promise. Next up on my categories is the shows and entertainment. And again, I am going to give it to the Disney Wonder. And again, it's not because the Disney Dream was not enjoyable. I enjoyed the shows on the Disney Dream, and this was probably the closest category trying to figure out, because Beauty and the Beast and Frozen, I loved both shows, and man, It probably changes day by day which show I enjoyed more. But at the time of filming, I will say Frozen was better than Beauty and the Beast. But not by much. If you put both those shows on the same ship, that would be phenomenal. Like, greatest lineup of shows you could go see right there. I loved Golden Mickey's, and I love that on both ships, the same. So the deciding factor is the third main show, because on the Wonder there was magic shows and things like that, which we didn't do. But the third show on the Disney Dream was Believe. And on the Disney Wonder, it was Disney Dream. Crazy enough. And as far as my tastes go, I preferred the show on the Wonder, which was, stay with me, Disney Dream, much more than the show Disney Believes on the Dream. Try not to get confused with that, because I had to say that about 5 times to make sure I got it out correctly. Disney Dreams, I thought, was more of a show that hit my heartstrings, made me think a little bit more than the other one. I felt more attached to that show. And really, that's the deciding factor, was that I felt attached and enjoyed all 3 of the main shows on our 5-night sailing on the Disney Wonder. That's why it won. All the shows are amazing. Go to the shows. If you like shows, go to them. They're phenomenally well done shows. So 3-0 Disney Wonder versus Disney Dream. Sorry, Dreams. I swear I loved your cruise ship. I had a good time. Now, food and dining experience. The Wonder swept it. The Wonder won this one as well, but here's why. Tiana's Place. There's nothing like Tiana's Place on the Disney Dream or the Disney Fantasy, because they're the newer ships and they don't need it yet. But Tiana's Place is honestly something that set apart all my dining experiences from both cruises. So whatever ship had Tiana's Place on it between these two, that's who was going to win this one, because I enjoyed it that much. Not necessarily because of the food quality, even though the shrimp and grits is amazing there. It was because of the experience. We got to sit by the stage. There was an awesome show, an awesome band playing music that I loved, and it was just great. On top of it, the only downside I would say of the Disney Dream was we didn't have that good of service at dinners, but we didn't realize that we didn't have that good of service until we got phenomenal service on the Wonder. The Wonder, our head server and especially our assistant server, they were so nice. And again, this is probably because we were on a longer cruise and they got to know us. The service level was exceptional on both. But on the Disney Wonder, if you can say it, it's like an exceptional +1. That's what we got from our head server and our assistant server. The food, I don't change any different because I never had a bad meal on either ship. So for this one, the Wonder wins with the exceptional +1 service, and the theming and the show aspect of Tiana's Place blew me away. All right, so there you have it. The Wonder versus the Disney Dream. Both exceptional ships, both great ships, but the Wonder swept it. I enjoyed the Wonder. I enjoyed the smaller ship. I enjoyed being able to walk around the ship and feel like I wasn't part of just a crowd. I was enjoying my time. On the Disney Dream, maybe it was because it was a shorter cruise and there's more people, that we just felt like we never got settled. We never felt in our place. But that's okay. We still enjoyed ourselves. And we're going to give the Disney Dream another chance. And we're going to give that class of ship another chance, because in May, we're going to be doing our Eastern Caribbean cruise on the Disney Fantasy. So that's a longer cruise than what we did on the Wonder. So maybe the longer cruise is just what we enjoy most. So when I do the Fantasy versus the Wonder, maybe the Fantasy will win. Who knows? But that's going to do it. Let me know in the comments down below. What ship is your favorite? It doesn't have to be between the Wonder and the Dream. Which of the 4 ships is your favorite that you've been on? I haven't been on the Magic or the Fantasy, so tell me what you enjoy about those. Well, once again, if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button down below. Click that thumbs up button if you like the Disney Wonder, the Disney Dream, or Disney Cruise Line, or my beautiful face. And for the love of the mouse, never forget that it all started with a mouse.